Okay. Hey, how's everybody doing? I wanted to do a video on something that I posted earlier this morning, and just thinking on it and just preparing for just a lot of things that I've been seeing coming after that has pretty much caused me to want to do a video to talk about what it was that I was talking about this morning in regards to missing black girls. I titled this video, I'm tired of black women being another hood tragedy. Hey, how you doing, Taylor? And I'm trying to keep my composure. I had put on there, I need some spiritual maintenance, man. This shit is just so fucking heavy, man. It is just so heavy when you just see what black women are really going through and what you see people talk about when it comes to black women. Because what I see is a lot of tragedy going on. A lot of women are being killed. Women are missing. Black girls are missing. There's a fucking sex trafficking ring going on in multiple different cities. And black women and girls especially, but black children as well, black boys, are just too motherfucking targeted in our fucking community. This shit is fucking heavy. It is a lot to have to go through your life, you know what I'm saying? Go through your life and see other, but you see that you fucking being targeted, you know what I'm saying? Like, even with me, I find it so hard some days to really try to go hard, as a lot of women are, or a lot of people on my page are used to see me doing some days. Some days that shit is tiring. You know what I'm saying? But when you see something like this, it hits you, okay? And I'm gonna try not to cry on this video because I'm really fucking tired, man. Because as much as I am for black women and I want to be safe, I want black women to be successful, I want black women to be healed, I want them to be happy, and as much as I want to give so much of myself to this cause, sometimes I find myself tapping out because I have to realize that for me personally, coming across some of these stories is very triggering for me because, my sister was killed. So So when I read similar stories, even if the black woman wasn't killed in the same manner as my sister was killed, I mean, when my sister was killed, and I hate talking about it like that, especially when you can see me, because sometimes I get a little emotional about it, or I get emotional about it. But when my sister was killed, it really opened my eyes to how people just don't give a fuck about black women. Like, the man that, and I'm going to take it personal so you can see where I'm coming from and why I'm so upset and so passionate about everything that's saying, right? Before my sister was killed, I was already a little vocal. I wasn't as vocal as I probably am now, or have been within last year. And even if I look at my Facebook memories, I can still see some of my mammy ways. Not even, 2015, 14, right? So I still have some unpacking I needed to do prior to my sister being killed. But I think that when she was killed, it just kind of forced me into a position that I am in now today, to where I am just black women and children, and that's it. Black men, when you come in, you're coming in to do work. I did my right now, because when my sister was killed, I seen a whole community of black people do everything to try to justify that man that killed my sister. I seen a whole community of black people try to hide the man, still hanging out with the man, no matter how cool they said they were with my sister, no matter how much they say, the RIP posts all over the fucking Facebook and shit, getting t-shirts, but y'all still hanging with the man that killed my sister. You're still dapping him up when you see him on the fucking street. People don't know how painful that is, and how I just feel ultimately betrayed with what my family had to go through. with that situation. And I try to stop talking about it, because the more I talk about it, the more I thought I was going to turn around and do senseless things. I still want to kill this man. You know what I'm saying? I'm not ready to go to prison right now, but definitely I am going to probably kill that man. And I told him that back when it first happened. I know that, months have passed on, and he probably think, oh, well, maybe they healed a little bit. Maybe no, we're not healing from this shit. You know why? Because there's so many issues intersecting with the violent death of a black woman in the black community, because black women are carrying the motherfucking community. So when you are killing black women, you are dropping many balls that is associated with that black woman's life. I have to look at, like right now, my sister's children is downstairs. I have to babysit them. We had to really adjust ourselves, me and my mother and my grandmother, in order to make sure that my sister's children are being taken care of. And we are going to do that. But you see where black women stand in this position. We are the ones picking up the fucking pieces. We're not only being targeted, but we are also picking up the pieces at the same time. I'm motherfucking tired. You know what I'm saying? I'm motherfucking tired all the fucking time. It's like you have to keep resisting and then still trying to find a place of happiness. Some days I just want to pull back and just go away from everything. But then I feel obligated. At one point it was to a community of black men and women, and now it's to a sisterhood of women and their children associated, okay? Because that's how I feel right now. I feel like fuck black men. And when I say it, I'm being dismissed off as just some random ass bitter woman. But like, what's going on in their communities? Half of them don't even trust a lot of the dudes in the community. Half of them are scared of some of these dudes. That's the reality of the situation. You're scared of these men. That's why y'all don't check them, because y'all cowards. And then when women do it, y'all don't allow us to check them and hold them accountable, because then you'll call us angry, bitter, whatever. Y'all don't want to solve the fucking issue. The black community is like a fucking mental asylum, man. I mean, like, if you really go, like, I don't live in the hood right now, okay? But I will go grab a fucking fish plate and some hot wings every now and then. So I'm riding through. Half the time I don't even want to get out my motherfucking car, because niggas are just standing out on the motherfucking at the store waiting to fucking harass you. You gotta brace yourself just to fucking walk around in the fucking community, even the community that I was raised in. You know what I'm saying? It has come to that point. And now we have this issue where I'm seeing, now first of all, black women being missing has already been an issue. Back in 2014, I believe, that article said 64,000 women were missing. And I'm sure since then, those numbers have increased. But I'm sharing, I shared this morning the post of black girls going missing. And it's just like, oh, another black girl missing. Huh? Anyway, let's talk about Trump. So it's almost like, nobody gives a fuck, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody gives a fuck. Nobody gives a fuck. I mean, even my own sister. To some people, she's just a lost motherfucking thought. And I'm not expecting strangers to, have an emotional attachment to her. But definitely the ones that said they were her friends, they loved her so much. I said some of them are even dapping this dude up because because they have a sense of loyalty to the same ones that are terrorizing our communities. Now let's speak on the elephant in the room here. We know that black girls are missing. I don't think that white men coming up in the black community taking them girls. I really don't think it, because if you go through, how many white folks just want to walk through the fucking hood? You know what I'm saying? But let some of these niggas tell it. Oh yeah, the white man is coming and taking. Niggas, y'all know who the fuck is taking black girls. Y'all know who the hell is raping black girls. Y'all know who the hell is molesting black girls. Y'all know what the fuck y'all homeboys and shit is doing to girls, okay? Don't sit here and try to make it seem like white men are walking up in the fucking hood. How many times have you ever seen a white? Half of them are scared of your ass. Really? Only ones that's not scared of black men is probably the police. But like a regular white man? No, come on, man. Shit. You ain't fooling nobody. We know ain't nothing but y'all niggas fucking taking our girls and putting them into sex trafficking. I mean, the way y'all talk about hoes so much. Come on now. Y'all telling on yourselves. Y'all tell on yourselves. And then you wonder why we so fucking angry with y'all. We not angry with y'all because of nothing that wouldn't affect or violate us in some way. You know what I'm saying? Black men, instead of talking about the things that black women are doing to them, I don't see too many them black women of being abusive or violent towards them. Every now and then, yes, but not all the time. But some of their complaints are just based off of our fucking looks, begging to submit, and begging, wanting women to beg for submission, and just dumb shit. And I'm looking at them like black women are literally out here trying to save their own lives. You know what I'm saying? And you want to come up on Facebook all day talking about fucking weave. You know what I'm saying? Like, this shit is fucking irritating. And some days, it gets fucking heavy. Like, it's like heavy. Like, the bricks keep piling on no matter how many times you take them, some of the load off. That's why I don't get too upset when I put things out there for sisters and I don't get, huge responses, because I know we all motherfucking tired. You know what I'm saying? I know that we are all tired and we're like, God damn, it's something else I got to give my energy into. That's why I don't really push women to say, hey, I'm trying to do this thing. Like I said, I have this call on next Sunday. If there's some women on here that don't show up, I'm not going to take it personal, because I know y'all fucking tired. I'm even sitting here thinking like, dang, I just signed up for this call. And knowing how my week's been going, because like I said, we are trying to work as a family over here to heal and to take care of my sister's children. There's some days where I just don't feel like just doing this thing called life, man. Not saying I'm a suicide, but I just don't like getting about it and just putting my energy into certain things. It's just too much. It's so taxing on us, and we're not being compensated for our taxation. And I'm not saying that black men don't go through the same things black women go through. But I think that there are definitely, we know for a fact, there are definitely things that black women are being affected by in a larger scale than black men are. You know what I'm saying? So, yes. Give me a moment, okay? Okay. I'll be down there in a minute. So, yeah, I'm going to have to let y'all go because, I'm going to spend time with my family. But I was just sitting here thinking today, like, I might not be on Facebook for the next few days, so but I will definitely be hosting that call on Sunday. So if y'all could just please share that, because we as women, and I only want women on this call. I don't want men on this call, because I don't want no distractions of try to cater to male ego on this phone call. You know what I'm saying? Or something, or because when women get angry and we start talking about things that men are doing to us, men take it personal as if we're saying you did this to us. You know what I'm saying? And they try to make it about them because they're just so self-centered, So I don't want no men on this call. I only want women on this call, and we're going to talk about strategizing because there ain't no search parties. I don't see no fucking bulletins walking around the neighborhood of all these girls that's going missing. We need to just develop a strategy. When a black girl goes missing, there should be a motherfucking alert that goes off and everybody gets on fucking deck and we try to find these girls. You know what I'm saying? Because human trafficking is a thing. It is a issue that nobody really talk about, because when you see the average girl on the street, the first thing you do is see a devalued woman that you don't see as worthy. So you don't take the issue seriously. But we know the issue is seriously because we're seeing girls going missing, and simultaneously we're seeing younger and younger girls on the streets selling themselves. And I'm not saying all sex workers are trafficked, but if they're young, if they're under the age of 18, they're being forced into it more than likely. Because at that age, they can't consent. And if their clients are adult men, they're being molested. So we need to take that into account. We need to take our issues motherfucking seriously. And I don't think that black men will do it. So I'm not expecting black men. I'm not going to ask black men to protect us. What we're going to do is get on a phone call. We're going to talk about what we're going to do to protect ourselves and our daughters, our sons. And we're going to talk about, we're going to run this shit. I mean, how many times am I saying it? It's not really, black men ain't really, I mean, there's some progress. I will share some success stories here and there, but it's not collectively on a large scale, and it definitely doesn't benefit black women and children in the way that it should. So black women, Sunday, I will have a call to talk about the missing black girls, and we're going to talk about other community issues, maybe not on that call, but maybe on upcoming calls. We're going to really start talking about how we're going to strategize and mobilize within our community to protect ourselves and our children, because we are being targeted. Racial tensions are rising within America, and then what I'm seeing is an increase. I mean, every single day a fucking woman and her children being killed by the boyfriend, or the child's being raped by the boyfriend, or raped by a community men from the church. And I mean, it's just too fucking much. And for black men to sit here and play fucking dumb, like they don't see what's going on, or they don't know what's going on, as many times. And it's like, how you don't know what's going on when every 5 minutes I look on Facebook and it's free somebody from fucking prison. But let you tell it, you don't know any black men not committing crimes and doing such. Come on now, get the fuck out of here. I'm not going to play dumb. What I'm going to do is say, sisters, let's get together and let's strategize, let's make something happen. So I just want to do a quick video on that. I know I'm all over the place, and I normally try to have some notes, but it's really just been heavy on my mind, and I'm trying to get it out piece by piece. I might do another video as things come to me. But thank y'all for listening, and I just hope that I'll see y'all next Sunday. All right, bye.